David, a win, how good does that feel?
Feels a lot better than a defeat, Will. Well needed. Feels good. The boys are smiling. That's the most important thing.
Did it feel even more rewarding to have had to fight back from going behind?
Listen, I just said in there, I think the performance, it had everything today. We knew to turn the run around was going to take a real hard-working, determined performance. And and also coming from behind. I mean, we didn't know it was going to take coming from behind, but that's what we faced today, and we overcame it. It was a really, really, really good performance considering where we've been the last few weeks.
And from the start, same as Tuesday night, Gio Rasulo through the middle and Kieran Gaetier coming in. Is that injury related, or is that as you've had to set things up?
No, Kieran, you know where we are with injuries. I think that was, they're the three defenders we've got, Kieran, Sam and Joe and JJ, but that's literally we're down to the last four. And it was slightly different. Well, it was slightly different to Tuesday with Mitch through the middle, up top, stretching teams like he does, and creating chances. We looked more of a threat today than we have in previous weeks. Gio just off him. Well,
I'll take that and bear that in mind for next week. It did almost feel, though, at one point today, like it was going to the same script as it had been. When that second goal went in, did you think, here we go again?
It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to comprehend how we keep giving two quick goals away in 2 minutes, and we're trying. It's literally like we've got to get one. If we're winning, we've got to concede 2 in 2 minutes. It's crazy. It's just a mindset thing that believe me, we're trying to address. We do not want to be conceding 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's just feeling the stage of the game, and we've got a lot of young boys that are starting out. They're learning the game, but believe me, we got to learn quickly, because you keep doing that, you're going to get what we've got in previous weeks.
You said on Tuesday as well about the effort and desire that these boys are putting in, and for the fans to get behind them. Dylan Farge went down injured, got up, got an assist, and then eventually came off. Is that exactly the kind of thing you're talking about?
It is. Listen, we got 2 other players that have done the full 90 today that are really struggling. But where we are at the minute, and they've had to put a shift in. They've had to feel that bit of pain and run through it. And it's difficult, Will, because I don't like asking people. I would never put someone through that. That's not my style. I know. I just want them to give me what they can give me, and a couple of times in recent weeks it's not been the 90, and we've had to make the subs, and then we've had somebody else go down injured. We've had the injuries today, and I'm panicking, thinking, oh my God, we've still got Mitch and Sam that are half struggling, and they've sucked it up, gone through the pain barrier, and gave us a full 90 minutes. Everybody on that pitch today was contributed to that performance.
And what do you think it was today that made that difference, that got back into the game after it had looked like it was going wrong?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the half time gave us a little chance to reassess, change the shape, tweaked it a little bit, and it seemed to work. Second half seemed to work.
And back to those injuries, Dylan and Gio came off after receiving treatment. Are they looking like being injuries, or is that more precautionary?
I don't know. We're going to have to see tomorrow. Gio's was his groin that he's feeling. Just his body went one way and his leg went the other. And Dylan caught feet in the grass. I mean, at the time they came off because they was injured and unable to carry on. So hopefully they're not serious. Well, hopefully.
And one thing I noticed today when we were fighting to get back into the game, fans were cheering everything. Fans were cheering Josh McNamara catching a ball, absolutely everything.
Well, you don't
How big was that?
You don't understand what a difference they make. Honestly, whether it's positive or in recent weeks negative, they make a big difference either way. As you've seen today, they got right behind the boys. Makes a massive difference. As I've said before, it's human nature. It's human nature.
And a real statement of your intent, or I suppose it's come from you. Sean Jeffers scored an equalising goal against the side in the top 5 and ran straight to get the ball and dig it out to go and get the win. Is that exactly the mentality you've been pushing?
Of course, when it's 2-all, we looked in the ascendancy there. Superb finish. That's what he does. Great little pass. Who nipped the ball through to him? Was it Gio?
I can't remember.
Gio or Joe? I'll have to look back. But playing in between people, great touch, great finish.
And then next week, the longest trip of the season down to Truro or Plymouth where they play. The first time in quite a while you've had a free week. Is it more about looking after the bodies in the situation we're in, or are you going to work hard and look to go again and keep this momentum now?
Listen, when we train, of course, we put everything into the training sessions that we feel's right, whether it's technical, tactical, or physical. At the time we're at the minute, you got to be half wary that we're sort of bare bones. Well, so the people that we need to wrap in cotton wool, we will, and the others will get a bit of work in. But yeah, gives us 2 training sessions to look at Truro and a chance, as you say, a chance for people to get back.
And just finally, Joe Partington with the armband today, the first time since he's been at the club. Was his leadership part of why you brought him in?
Definitely. I mean, we wanted to bring Joe in the summer, if truth be told. It didn't happen, but because of that reason, because of his experience, because of his calmness on the ball, because of his passing range, because of his leadership, he's got a lot of good qualities. Determination. What else can I give him?
Depends if he gets this far through the interview.
That'll do for you, Joe.
Perfect. Thank you, Nobby.
Well done, mate.